Hey, thanks for reading that. Hi, everybody. Hey, I'm Jann, alcoholic. Welcome to Newcomers Slippers Step Workshop. We usually get about 100 new people at this meeting every single week. Today, we probably have about 10 people here. And this is like a class. It's AA 101. It's AA University. It's the only meeting like it in the world. We started it during the pandemic about 7 years ago. And we sort of based this meeting on the early meetings of AA that started in 1932, the year Prohibition ended and America got back to drinking. And we formed Alcoholics Anonymous. And the question is, what is Alcoholics Anonymous? So, in short, Alcoholics Anonymous is this process that retrains your brain, teaches you how to live life without drinking. Um, and it's a 12-step process. So you do step 1, 2, 3, all the way through 12. And by the end of it, voila, you're fixed and you don't want to drink anymore. Um, the first 100 members of AA all got sober and stayed sober. It was a miracle. But today, when you go to AA meetings, only about 10% of the people get sober and stay sober. And why is that? Because they forget to do the 12-step process. And they talk about their day. They treat AA as though it were group therapy, but it's not. It never was. It's this 12-step process. So we do it the way they did it in the 1930s, and amazingly enough, it seems to work out. Now, we've had over 30,000 people come to this meeting. 1,000 people have gone through the entire 12-step process with us and have gotten sober and stayed sober. The other 29,000 people, I don't know what happened to them. A lot of them went right back to drinking. A lot of times people will come here for a while because the court orders them or whatever it is. And then once they do their whole deal with the courts and the judge and all that, they go right back to drinking. Why? Because their alcoholism takes over. And they stop working this process. So that's kind of what we do here. Hey, Jeff, isn't that what we do here?
Jeff, alcoholic. Yes, that's what we do here, and I'm here because I want to give it away to keep it. It being the sobriety that I've been blessed with, and the best way to give it away, the only way, really, real way to give it away, is to work the steps with people like we do every day.
So
So it
why do
helps me every day
you
too. We
have
just keep growing.
you have 40 years? Why would you bother coming here? You've got it made.
Well, I keep growing. I keep growing by working, by giving it away, by working with the people every day in and day out. The steps are, they just keep growing on me too. I mean, I worked them years ago, but they keep growing and on me. I
Here's,
love it.
here's another person with 40 years. I'll ask Father Terry, why do you keep coming? I know I harass you to come, but why else do you come?
Well, I'll give you an example. I just found out today from a meeting that a fellow came back. He said, "I'm a newcomer." He had 12 years, and a sudden situation arose in his life, and he drank.
Yeah.
So I would say I'm sitting here today, and as things are going well.
Oops, you muted yourself. I'm sorry, or I muted you. I apologize. Somehow he got muted. I let somebody in and I muted you by mistake. Keep
Okay,
going. Keep
I
going.
can't. I may feel well. I'm doing just fine, but there can be sudden situations that arise over which I have no control. A death of someone close to me, for instance, or an accident that happens to me, and uh, am I going to be able to deal with it? Well, if I'm working the program,
Mhm.
I believe I will because I'm in touch with my higher power. And if I'm not, well, I don't know. So there's enough examples that I hear from going to meetings that help me. And I'm sure people come here and say, well, I'm a newcomer, but I had a several months or several years. And, stuff happened. They drifted off.
And you're an for those people who are new, You're an alcoholic too, huh? I mean,
I'm an alcoholic. Yeah.
how the heck did that happen?
I drank too much too often.
Were you a bar drinker or did you like sit?
Well, I was a bar drinker and a party drinker, and I really ended up drinking by myself.
Oh yeah, that's what I did. I was a bar drinker and a party drinker, but then I ended up going to the bar and sitting alone on the L and not talking to anyone. That's kind of a desperate way to live, isn't it?
It certainly is, and there's people still doing it.
Okay, thank you. So over to Ron. Ron, today we're reading from, this is Thursday, we read from Came to Believe. And what are we reading today?
I'm Ron, I'm an alcoholic. There's the Came to Believe link in there. In chat, we're going to read Fresh Snow on page 12.
Fresh Snow on page 12. There it is. Oh, how about that? All right, so how about you, Jeff? You want to start reading Fresh Snow?
Jeff, Alcoholic, South Florida. Fresh Snow. In the book Came to Believe, Alcoholics Anonymous. Page 12. Fresh Snow. Exposed to the fellowship of AA for over 6 years, I had known in that time 3 relapses, brutal and dismal episodes. Each increased my self-abasement and hopelessness. Sober once again, settled into a minor job, I learned that there was satisfaction in the accomplishment of even menial tasks, and that humility, applied as teachability and the search for truth, could be a higher power in disguise. Then, unexpectedly, I was offered an executive job involving many responsibilities. I could answer only, "I'll have to think about it." Was I capable of staying sober? Was I really sober or only dry? Could I handle the responsibilities entailed and cope with renewed success, or would God permit me to punish myself again? I called a woman friend whom I was sponsoring. We talked it over, and she believed I could and should take the offer. Her faith reassured me. I knew the stimulation of being able to feel dignity again and the gratification just to be alive. The newfound sense remained with me throughout the AA meeting we attended that evening. The subject under discussion was Step 11, in quotations, sought through prayer and meditation to improve our conscious contact with God as we understood Him, praying only for knowledge of His will and the power to carry that out, end of quotes. Home in the privacy of my room, I had another shock, a letter from my sister. I had last seen her in a sheriff's office where she had been regretfully ended the family's long effort to help me. Even our prayers seem hopeless, she said. So I'll have to leave you to fend for yourself, end of quotes. Now came her letter, pleading to know where and how I was. Looking out of the window at the soot and dirt of the rooftops, and then inside at the meanness of my room, I thought with bitterness, yes, indeed, if only they could see me now. The saving grace was that I had nothing more to lose, and not to ask from anyone, or had I? All my youthful ideals had been washed away by alcohol. Now all the dreams and aspirations, family, position, everything I had once known, came back to jeer at me. I remembered hiding behind the trees in front of my former home to see my children go by the window, phoning my family just to hear the family say, "Hello, hello, who's there?" before I hung up. Jeff, Alcoholic, do you want me to continue reading or end there?
Yeah, go. Keep
Jeff, Alcoholic.
Yeah.
Sitting down on the bed, I picked up the letter and read it again and again. In my anguish, I could stand no more. Desperately, I cried, "Oh God, did you desert me, or did I desert you?"
Jeff, you could stop right there. I apologize.
Okay.
So, hey, how about you, Terry? You want to pick it up from there? I'm sorry to make you read for so long. All right.
Okay, hi, Terry, alcoholic. Sitting down on the bed, I picked up the letter and read it again and again. In my anguish, I could stand no more. Desperately, I cried, "Oh God, did you desert me, or did I desert you?" How much time went by, I don't know. Rising, I seemed to be drawn to the window. I beheld a transformation. The smut of that industrial city had disappeared under a covering of fresh snow. Everything was new and white and clean. Falling to my knees, I renewed that conscious contact with God I had known as a boy. I didn't pray, I just talked. I didn't think. I just unburdened a heavy heart and a lost soul. I didn't thank. I only begged for help. That night, finally at peace with myself for the first time in years, I slept the whole night through and awakened without fear and dread of another day. Continuing my prayer of the night before, I said, I'll take the job, but dear God, let you and I play it together from now on. Well, some days may offer only a modicum of frantic serenity. 26 years later, I still know the same inner tranquility that comes with forgiveness of self and the acceptance of God's will. Each new morning, there is faith in sobriety. Sobriety not as mere abstinence from alcohol, but as progressive recovery in every facet of my life. With my AA friend, my wife for 25 years now, I have joined my family for a joyous reunion. We know a contented and happy life in which my sister and all the family share renewed and stronger bonds of affection. Since that day, I trust and am trusted. End of story.
All right, perfect. Thanks everybody for reading. Well, Terry, I'll just go right to you. What do you get out of this story? What do you see here?
Terry Alcoholic, what I get out is part of my own experience. Each of us has to hit the point of desperation, our own rock bottom. And till we get there, we just keep drinking more and worse. And life keeps getting more difficult. And we lose more stuff. And it looks like that's what happened to this fellow. Things were going pretty badly for him. And then he had an insight, which I think is the energy of what we call a higher power. Well, it wasn't his, okay? It came from somewhere. The fresh snow all of a sudden gave him some instinct to do something. Falling to his knees, I renewed a conscious contact with my God I had known as a boy. So he hadn't been practicing much of anything. He'd just been drinking. And that my experience is I got pretty messed up and said, my life's a mess and I can't fix it. And I think that's the rock bottom I hit. And all of us have to, each of us has a different one, but all of us know when we hit it, that's what got us in. And I don't want any deeper bottom than the one I hit. Thank you.
Yeah, hey, thank you. You know, I was sober for 10 years and I hit kind of an emotional, spiritual bottom because everything was going wrong. It was around this time of the year, and I could not figure out what was going on. Why was I feeling so terrible? And I wasn't going to drink or take any pills, but I felt dreadful. And then I did sort of what he did. This guy starts praying to a God that he didn't know, and I started asking, "Who are you? Can you help me? I need help." And then I got answers. I got an answer. And miraculously for me, two things seemed to turn around. I had, like a visitation one night. The whole room was aglow. Everything changed. And then I was able to move forward into another. He calls it a transformation here, Terry. I was able to move into another paradigm, another realm of existence where God was present in my life. Can you comment on that?
Yeah, I had a white light experience, but it didn't get me to stop drinking. But it sure gave me a sense of a God who wasn't me. But I kept drinking. I didn't stop drinking because of that. I stopped drinking because I just wasn't going to live much longer if I kept it up. And that was scary.
Wow.
So you changed with that experience. I changed that as stark fear.
I, I I don't mean to laugh, but it's like, yeah, it's like what is it called? It's the baseball bat to the side of the head spiritual experience. Things are not going well. I think I might be dying here. I know it
You
might.
got it.
Yeah, that's right. So hey, let's see here. What Terry in Detroit? Hi, how are you? Hey, so what brings you here to the meeting today? How's it going? How are you liking today's meeting? Apparently, you want to quit drinking, right? Okay. Okay, I'll go to Millie. So, hi, Millie. What brings you to AA today, and how's it going? You have to unmute to talk to me. Yeah, you.
Hello.
Hi.
You said what brings me to A
Yeah,
today?
yeah. What's going on?
Um, well, I'm 46 days sober. Um, and I just, you know, want to have a better life for me and my family, and um, tired of um just relapsing. I've relapsed a couple times and just, you know, wanting to do the next right thing in life. Um, so I am in a sober living house here in Indiana,
Oh yeah.
and I have to do 4 meetings a week, and then we have our house meetings, and then I also work a full-time job.
How many of you are
So
there?
I'm sorry, what was that?
How many of you are there in the sober living?
There's 10 of us.
10. Okay. How do
Yeah,
you like it? Any good?
I like it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
we all get along. It's a really great house. We all have jobs, and kind of it's like a three-quarters house. You know,
Oh yeah.
so
Well, you're
and I work
welcome.
at the
Listen, you're welcome to come here. We're here every single day, same bat time, same bat channel. This is Newcomers Slippers Step Workshop. If you come for 5 days, see how you like it, and if you want to only, and then we'll show you how to do the AA program. Let's go to April in Spartansburg. What a great name for a city. So, what brings you here today? 10 months.
Um, I have been in recovery since 2019, and I relapsed about 10 months ago.
Oh,
And so I just want to, learn the steps and the traditions and have a better life for myself and my children.
what made you relapse?
Um, a friend of mine, a very close friend of mine, had overdosed on fentanyl,
Hmm.
and there was a gathering after the service, and I relapsed after the service.
Well, glad you're here. Welcome aboard. And
Thank you.
who's that with you?
This is, oh, and sorry, April, I'm an alcoholic. My apologies.
Yeah. Where are you? Are you in a sober living facility too, or what?
Yeah, I'm a fancy one. Oh, thank you. Yes, sir. I'm at a sober living facility.
Well, good for you. You don't have to call me sir. But
Oh,
anyways, glad you're here. Welcome aboard,
thank you.
everybody, and
Yeah.
welcome to Newcomers Slippers Step Workshop. You're definitely in the right place. Hey, Frank in Syracuse, how are you? What brings you here today?
I'm very good, Jen. Yes, I'm Frank. I'm an alcoholic. And what brings me here today is usually after a day of work, I own my own business. I deal with people all day long. And before I head home, I try to jump on a meeting so that I can set my mind for the evening with my wife and my son who still lives with us. Because the daytime, I pray as much as I can through the day. I love working with people. I love the business I've created, but there are days that I struggle with just my attitude, my attitude towards being at work, uh, being be what I need to be for my clients, and not have that's not necessarily resentment, but just feel like I'm here for them. I'm
Yeah.
here.
Hey, how long are you sober now?
22 months.
22 months. Okay. Perfect. So is this your second time here? Were you here yesterday?
No, it's my first time.
All right. Well, welcome aboard and welcome to Newcomers Slippers Step Workshop. To all of you that are new, come if you want to, come for 5 days, see how you like it, and then we'll put you to work. This is the only meeting like this in the world because it's a class, it's a workshop, it's AA 101. We have the audacity to actually teach AA. Hey, Willie, how you doing? And what made you come today?
I'm Willie alcoholic, 46 days sober today. I'm just tired of the life I lived. Always going to jail, you know what I mean, getting locked up just for that, and just want a new life for my family, a better life than I was living my whole life.
Where are you now? Are you at home? Are you in a
No, I'm in a sober living. I live in Charlestown at the Legacy House.
Oh yeah, how many people are there?
9.
Nine. So you decided I'm going to come to a AA meeting today, kind of thing?
Yeah, pretty much. Well, me and my girlfriend, my fiance, whatever. We're actually at this meeting together.
Yeah. All right, man. Well, you're welcome to come. We're here every day. So if you want to learn how to work a basic AA program, this is the place to do it. Kelly in New Jersey. How are you? Is this your first time here at this meeting, Kelly?
Yes, it is.
So what made you come today?
Um, just have to put myself out there and start working the program to make it a lifestyle.
Yeah. How long are you sober now?
4 days.
4 days, Laura.
I
Uh,
had 50, but I slipped up the other day by accident, and I regret it the minute I did it. So made me realize I gotta jump in this harder than I was doing it. So
so we get about 100 new people just like you every single week. Most people never come back. But this is Newcomers Slippers Step Workshop. Here we teach you, we actually give reading assignments, writing assignments. We'll take you through the entire AA program in about 30 days. And people get well here. It's like we're like a high-speed train into recovery. So yeah, I mean, this is the place if you want to come. Um, hey Terry, any thoughts on? We've heard from 4 brand new people here today.
Uh, from my experience out here in San Francisco, listening to people at meetings,
Yeah.
uh, I find that people they're in sober living houses, and not everybody in the sober living house is living soberly. I found out. So it's not as if it's as safe as some people might like it. But what they seem to be saying to me is they need to go to meetings, and they're telling me they need to go to meetings, and because they need that kind of support, and they need a sponsor, and they need to work the steps, even though they're living in the sober living house, maybe months after months and months. It's not enough to just live in the sober living house. You have to have meetings, which means you got to get out of the house and go to meetings and meet people and become part of a community of recovering alcoholics, which is what I, as an alcoholic, am trying to do here in San Francisco.
And that's what we do here. Yeah, they don't always teach AA inside of sober living homes. In fact, we
Correct.
see we see people that come here where they don't teach it at all. Um, okay, so we'll keep moving along here. Where is that? Excuse me. So April, we talked a little bit. Hey, earlier. How are you liking today's meeting? Glad you could make it from Boulder.
Hi, you're talking to me, right?
Absolutely. You're the only one named
Okay.
April here. There is a May, but we're not talking to her.
I think there's another April actually. Um, Anyway, yeah, I have a sponsor, and I'm on step one. I've been on step one for about 3 weeks now, because we're really tearing it apart piece by piece.
Well, let me
And
just
my
tell you this, okay? You're welcome to come. We're here every single day at
Yeah,
4 o'clock. It's Newcomers Slippers Step Workshop, and you're welcome to come. And then you're learning what we're doing here. We take you through the entire AA program in about 30 days. So if people ever get to the point like you don't think things are moving along enough, or not getting anywhere, this is a place to come. Did we talk to Mark yet, Ron? No. Okay. Hey,
We
Mark,
have not.
how are you liking today's meeting?
Ah, yeah, good. I
Yeah.
like it.
You've been to this meeting before ever?
I have not, no. First
No.
time.
Where are you? Are you in Detroit?
Well,
Oh,
I
you're in
thought-
Lansing, huh? Yeah. Have you ever been to AA before, Mark?
Zoom meetings, yes.
Did you just start coming?
No, about for 5 years
Shout it
ago.
out, Mark. Get closer to the mic.
Okay, yeah, no, maybe about 5 years ago, I quit. Stopped right then,
Well, here's the deal. We're here every day, same time. You're welcome to come. So I say to everybody, hey, Stacy, how are you? What made you come today?
We're doing good. We're just working on staying on the wagon.
How many of you are there?
It's just Stacy and Dustin. It's
Oh,
both of us.
oh, good. How long are you sober?
Today's day 2.
Day two. Were you here yesterday?
Yes, we were.
Oh, there you go. So, Laura, Stacy, and Dustin, where are you calling from?
Maryland, Western Maryland.
Maryland. 2 days apiece. Hey, good. So keep coming, and you get here tomorrow. We'll give you some assignments. Are you going to come for the 5 days? Is that what you're thinking?
That's the plan. Yep.
All right, man. All right. Way to go.
Thank you.
You're
Appreciate
welcome.
it.
Glad you're here. This is see, this is the end of the road right here. I'll tell you that. We could change the
Yeah,
name of
this is a little different than what I'm used to. I've been in AA before. I've done Al-Anon and in-person meetings. I've been an alcoholic for 20 years, so this is a bit of a change, but it seems to be growing on me.
Yeah. How about you, Stacy? Same deal.
Yeah, so I've been an alcoholic for maybe a year. This is my first time coming to a meeting as an alcoholic.
Oh yeah.
I went to one previously years ago with a friend for support. So alcohol was really a new thing to me. I hit the ground running with it, and I don't want to keep running with it.
Keep coming. We'll give
Yes,
both
sir.
of you an assignment tomorrow when you show up. The big miracle in this meeting is here it is. Come every day, don't miss. And we'll take you through the whole program. Come for 5 days, see how you like it. Harry Berto's in Los Angeles. Hey, Harry Berto.
How's it
So,
going?
how many days sober are you now?
460 something. My mom keeps count of it. I really don't know.
460 something, Laura.
Yeah.
So, hey, Harry Berto, tell everybody what happened to you. You've been coming here for almost 3 years.
Yeah.
Good to see you.
Well, I've been drinking since I was like 17, like in high school, and then off and on, and then I went to marijuana, and then as I got a little bit older, I started having hard to labor jobs and started doing crystal meth just to keep my job because it was too hard, and uh, I went back and forth to alcohol and drugs and stuff, and then the last job I had, or the second to the last job I had, that's when it got worse because they used to drink and do drugs too. So I eventually got fired from work. My girlfriend cheated on me and she broke up with me. My dog died. My best friend died. I almost got killed by a gang over a drug deal. I got kicked out of my house, and then I ended up living with my dad and in Watts, and then things got even worse. I went back to the same thing, doing drugs and drinking heavily, and I went off and on like that for about at least 10 years. So, so about 2.5 years ago, I just started drinking. Like one day, I started drinking during lunch, and then eventually, I started drinking in the morning, and then it got really bad because I started getting sick from all the hangovers. So eventually, I needed alcohol to function, and that's when it got really bad because by the last like week and a half before I ended up in the hospital, I started shaking and stuff. And then one morning, my mom was crying. It was like 5 o'clock in the morning, and I was already drunk. And she told me in Spanish, "Para de tomar si no te vas a morir." That means stop drinking, if not, you're gonna die. So I didn't go buy any more alcohol that day, no beer or shot bottles or anything. I laid in my bed without eating. I just started sweating, and like at I don't know 7 o'clock at night, I started shaking, and I texted my brother. I told him what was going on. He came and picked me up, took me to the hospital, and I got even worse at the hospital. And they gave me they gave me 4 shots of I don't know what just to calm me down because I was shaking so much, and I came close to dying in front of my brother in the hospital. But after that, I started coming to the meeting because I go to a clinic, and my counselor recommended I started doing meetings, and I've been here ever since.
This meeting right here.
Yeah.
And you're doing pretty good. 400. You had a little slip. You had one day where I can't believe it, but you had one day where you had a couple beers, and otherwise you'd probably have 2 or 3 years at this point, huh?
Yeah.
That usually doesn't happen. Once somebody starts drinking beer, they. So, anyways, I'm glad you're here. So, for
Thank
those
you.
of you who are new and had it rough or whatever, this Harry Berto made it. He comes. You know what he does? He just comes here all the time. Jeff, he started coming, and he never stopped coming. I mean, that's what I did. That. Hey Terry, I was going to ask you a question.
Yeah.
My question is, I know sometimes you lead like short meditations. I was wondering if you could do that with us today. We've got 15 minutes left, but I didn't know if you would you be willing to do that. I have a bell.
Well, yeah, let me put a thought into this. Now, if you're living in the Northern Hemisphere, and so far it sounds like everybody is, we have a lot of darkness and not too much light in our days. And tonight, we're going to have a very bright and big full moon that you won't see again till 2042. But you have to make an effort to go outside to look at it, unless your window just happens to look due east with nothing in the way on the horizon, because it's going to be especially big as it arises. So I'm thinking of just doing a meditation in which we close our eyes, in which there's darkness, and just say to ourselves, there is light if I just wait and stay aware. And don't try to think of any thoughts. Just say to yourself, there is light in my darkness if I just wait patiently, and it will arise. So close your eyes, and we can do this. Just what do you want? Try 10 minutes, Jann?
5.
5?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. So when you're ready, just open your eyes. And it's a matter of belief and trust and hope. And I think that's what a lot of AA is. We come in our own darkness, and someone says a light will arise. And those in recovery have known that light. Terry, alcoholic.
Wow. That was really beautiful. 5 minutes is enough for us.
Oh, yeah. You don't want to push this too much.
A lot of us.
Especially for beginners.
Yeah. And see, I found this bell, Terry, on, where did I find it? On the internet. That's very cool. So what do we do in this meditation? What was happening there? I guess is my question. What is meditation?
Well, we do nothing. I mean, it's part of what we say. There's a power greater than ourselves that will restore us to sanity. And meditation is the one place where we don't do anything and we just let that power work on us. We don't try to think thoughts. Those are the other, 11 and a half steps. But you want to seek God's will for you, you got to get your will out of the way. And so we just try not to pay attention to what's floating through our mind for a couple of minutes. Make some space.
Well, maybe we can do this every Thursday like this. This is pretty cool. I think this is the first time we've done this here, had a meditation like this in this meeting. So whenever you show up, maybe we'll ask you to help us out with that. Be all right, right?
Sure.
Everybody like this? Do you like it, Ron? How about you, Laura? You have to talk. Time to verbal.
Hi, I'm Laura. I'm an alcoholic. Yes, I enjoyed this. It was very comforting.
Peaceful, huh? It settled everything down for me. Jeff,
Yeah.
how about you?
Jeff, alcoholic, yes, because I realized I was getting off track when I heard Terry say that. I was bringing my thoughts and saying, well, what do you think about God? No, keep your thoughts out. I'd forgotten that. Thank you.
You're
Got it
welcome.
now.
Ron, how about you?
I'm Ron. I'm an alcoholic. No, I enjoyed it.
Quiet and peaceful. How about you, Amy?
I love it. I've been actually meditating, or being present, trying to actively do that every day. So this was great.
Is that right? So we did 5 minutes today
We did.
with Terry.
Well, Boulder's the center of Naropa meditation. So
That's
my
right.
God, talk about meditation. There's a town for it.
That's right, Terry. Just come here. Jan and
Yeah.
I'll
They
show you where
drink.
to go.
They drink a lot or they meditate. It's a crazy town. I've lived there.
Did you go to the Naropa meditations when you were here?
I did.
Yeah. Oh really? Yeah. I can't quite equate the drinking and meditation. For me, I would just drink and pass out, but that's not meditating. Oh God. Who else? Anybody else?
Do we have a funny hat meeting sometime?
It's Christmas.
I'll have to look around.
Oh boy, I have my next. I have my Christmas light lit up hat. Ron, you want to take us out with the everything that we do to close this meeting?
I will. I'm Ron. I'm an alcoholic. Posted in chat, you will find the promises, which comes from page 83, chapter 6, into action from the AA Big Book. If we're painstaking about this phase of our development, we will be amazed before we are halfway through. We're going to know a new freedom and a new happiness. We will not regret the past nor wish to shut the door on it. We will comprehend the word serenity and we will know peace. No matter how far down the scale we have gone, we will see how our experience can benefit others. That feeling of uselessness and self-pity will disappear. We will lose interest in selfish things and gain interest in our fellows. Self-seeking will slip away. Our whole attitude and outlook on life will change. Fear of people and economic insecurity will leave us. We will intuitively know how to handle situations which used to baffle us. We will suddenly realize that God is doing for us what we could not do for ourselves. Are these extravagant promises? We think not. They are being fulfilled among us, sometimes quickly, sometimes slowly. They will always materialize if we work for them. And after a moment of silence for the alcoholic who still suffers inside this meeting and outside of this meeting, we will close with the serenity prayer. Moment of silence. Prayer. God,